Hi, I'm Tommy, and today I'm going to share with you some effective strategies to find sponsors for your event. If you clicked on this video because of the title and wonder how people get funding and support for their events, then you came to the right place. Before we get started, feel free to download our free sponsorship deck template that we put in the description to help you organize all of the information a brand sponsor would want to know. Now, let's get right into it. Finding the right sponsors can be a daunting task for many event organizers. It's crucial to not only find sponsors, but to find the right ones that align with your event's values and audience. Oftentimes, event organizers feel like they're hitting a wall, trying to prove the value of their events to potential backers. The key to overcoming this challenge lies in a well-structured approach, from identifying your target audience to identifying sponsors that are a good fit to effectively pitching to them. By following the strategies I'll share today, you'll be able to attract sponsors that align with your events and enhance the experience for your attendees. Let's break it all down into 4 steps. Step 1, get clear on your target audience. Your events probably attract a similar group of people with overlapping interests. For example, if you throw events for people who appreciate the arts, you might get a lot of attendees that are musicians, designers, and different types of creatives. Or if you host business networking events, you might get people from a wide range of professions like consultants, realtors, venture capitalists, and marketers. Get clear on the different crowds that attend your events, including age and demographics, interests, and industry. You can use surveys or social media analytics to help you with this, but at the end of the day, you know your audience best. Once it's clear, you'll want to organize this information into a sponsorship deck. Brands want to understand the types of audiences they'll be reaching, so making this clear will help attract the right ones. Step 2, now let's create an event sponsorship deck. You're going to want to share a compelling event story and vision. Be clear about your purpose, mission, and what makes your event unique. This is your opportunity to earn trust and stand out. Also, sharing this information with sponsors helps them understand the value of your attendees and what attracted them in the first place. Use visuals and data to support your story. If you have a good history of putting on events, share that and support it by adding your best event photos. Being able to visualize what you are speaking will be extremely important throughout your deck. Next, talk about the insights you already know about your audience demographics and clearly outline the types of people that will be exposed to potential sponsors. Again, who are your attendees? Are they creatives, women in business, or music festival goers? And how many people show up to your events? Use data from previous events to forecast your attendance. Demonstrate past event success. Share testimonials, press mentions, and post-event reports highlighting success. Include data on audience satisfaction, engagement levels, and any media coverage. Success stories increase trust and prove your event is a worthwhile investment for sponsors. It's all about impact. Outline your sponsorship package options. Offer a range of sponsorship levels to accommodate various budgets. Clearly define what each package includes. VIP passes, social media posts, blog post features, brand placement opportunities, merchandise, highlighted visibility on your website, dedicated space for brand activation, and even exclusive promotional discounts. Step 3, outline your offering. Tailor sponsorship packages to different sponsor levels. For example, design a bronze, silver, and gold package so you can cater to a range of sponsors from small businesses up to large corporations. And don't be afraid to charge what you're worth. Brands are always looking for ways to reach their target markets and stay top of mind, and events are one of the best ways to bridge that gap. Consider offering year-round exposure opportunities through your organization's channels. Continuous exposure extends the value of sponsorship beyond the event itself, offering long-term benefits for both sides. Ensure each level offers distinct value, encouraging sponsors to choose higher tiers. Step 4, go scout potential sponsors. Research companies aligned with your event's values and ethos. As a starting point, think of some dream brands you'd like to work with. Once you have a good idea of the categories of your target brands, it's time to put on your research hat and figure out how to get in touch with them. Here are some ideas to find brands that would be a good fit to sponsor you. You can listen to podcasts in your niche and see who sponsors them. These brands paid to sponsor a podcast, so they likely have a budget to spend on brand exposure. Look up articles and press releases about brands in your ideal categories. For example, if you know that your attendees care about eco-friendly products, you can Google top new sustainable brands and find articles that list out these brands. In many cases, these brands probably paid to be on those lists as well, so they may have a budget for your event. Go to databases like the TikTok ad library or Meta ad library and search for brands within your category. This particular example is a simple but effective way to find sponsors who are targeting 16 to 34-year-olds. A good selling point to the brand would be explaining to them, look, instead of running social media ads that people will immediately scroll by, you can reach them in a direct and interactive way by sponsoring our live event. As you research potential brands that would sponsor you, add them to a spreadsheet. Include the basic information like the brand's name, website, and contact info like an email address. And most Most brands will usually have a dedicated email for advertising inquiries, partnerships, or media and press. You can typically find this on their contact page. A well-maintained database streamlines the outreach process and helps in building long-term relationships with sponsors. When reaching out to these brands, make sure to personalize it appropriately. If it's a brand that strongly aligns with your values, tell them about your event and why a partnership makes sense. If they're headquartered in your city or region, make sure to nod to that in your email as well. Using these methods, we've seen event organizers secure major sponsorships. Not only did it help cover their costs, but it also helped them profit and enhance their all-around event experience. Now that you have a better understanding of how to get sponsors to contribute to your events, hopefully you'll be able to share a similar story. To help you with the process, we've put together a free sponsorship deck template in the description of this video. If you found these tips helpful, please like, comment with your experiences, and subscribe for more insights on event planning. Best of luck with your event, and see you next time.